After travelling to Austria, Bulgaria and the Netherlands at the end of August, the President of the European Commission, José Manuel Barroso, launched his personal Twitter account on Monday, September 3rd. At Barroso.eu, posted his first tweet on this social media. "I'm delighted to join all of you on Twitter," he wrote. "Let's build Europe together." Signed, JMB. After a few days and several more tweets by himself and his media team, the account gained more than 10,000 followers. On Tuesday, President Barroso joined the annual conference of the European Union heads of delegation from the EU's 136 outposts worldwide. In his speech, the President made the case for completing economic and monetary union through a banking union and moved towards more political integration in the European Union. He underlined the need for proper sequencing, starting with the Commission's forthcoming proposal on the 12th of September for a single supervisory mechanism as a first step towards a banking union. On Thursday, the President addressed the Jobs for Europe conference on employment policy. He expressed strong concern on the high level of unemployment in Europe, in particular among young people. He reaffirmed that employment lies at the very heart of the Commission's attention and added, "So employment policy will be a fundamental element as we work towards a true monetary and economic union." He outlined the Commission's various measures to fight unemployment and announced for the coming months a youth package, establishing a youth guarantee scheme and a framework to facilitate traineeship. He also insisted that the Commission will continue to defend funding instruments in support of the poorest in the future budget of the European Union. He also warned, "We have a really important task of improving our competitiveness, specifically in some of our member states, but it would be a mistake from all points of view to try to dismantle the welfare state and our social models." He stressed that the European Union has the best social protection systems in the world and that solving the employment crisis would be one of the fundamental elements in resolving the broader European crisis. A few hours later, President Barroso travelled to Rome, Italy, where in the evening he met with Italian Prime Minister Mario Monti. Talking to journalists, he expressed his personal appreciation for Prime Minister Monti and his government and encouraged Italy to sustain its reform and consolidation efforts beyond short-term political considerations. He also explained the main purpose of the forthcoming banking union proposals in order to break, once and for all, the link between sovereign and bank debt, stressing the vicious cycle of contagion between the two types is impeding economic growth in Europe.
The logic of integration cannot be purely economic. Banking union requires a single European supervisor for the euro area. Further economic union, too, requires supervision of the member states' economic policies, joint supervision. It is therefore logical, but also right and just, that there is further political or institutional integration as well. This integration is needed also to ensure democratic oversight of the process and to reassure the European citizens that they are part of the process. With more integration comes more democracy, more accountability, and we should not be afraid of the words. We need to consolidate a truly political union in Europe.
He reiterated the importance of targeted investment, not least through the future EU budget, to support growth. He then travelled by train to Florence for a meeting of the European People's Party. Addressing the group, he said the economic crisis in Europe demands political choices and reminded them that this is more than ever the time to say yes to Europe and take a big step forward.